Hey guys, in this video series, we are detailing the Seller.Tools native integration with ManyChat and sharing everything you need to know about each specific action step. So in this video, we are covering how to use our Mcf Order action steps. This will create a multi-channel fulfillment order automatically for your customer, which will ship a specified product to them directly. And this is really helpful for product inserts if you're sharing complementary products based on purchase history and creating BOGO offers for your customers. So we're covering here how to build this action step from scratch. And the two action steps I'll be covering in this video are how to create an MCF order and how to check the status of an MCF order. So let's jump in with how to create an MCF order. The first thing that we need to do is create a new and unique order ID for your customer and for this specific order. So we can do this all in ManyChat. And what we do is we create a number type bot field. So here I've already created this. You can do this by navigating to settings, custom fields, and then bot fields. But all I did here was create a number bot field that will serve as our order ID generator. And what I'm going to do with this action step is increase the number of the value in this field by 1. And that will, in turn, give me a new and unique order ID that I can use to identify this specific order. And then next, I'm going to set a custom field for that particular customer. I'm going to set this MCF order ID custom field. This is just a regular user field text type. And I'm going to set the value of that field to whatever I have in my order ID generator. So this will translate the new unique order ID that was just increased by 1, set it to that specific customer for this order. So now that I have an order ID created, I'm going to create an action step here where I'm actually going to create the MCF order. So I chose Seller.Tools when I installed the app already, and down here at the bottom, we are going to create an MCF order. So there are a lot of fields to fill out here, but this is all we're going to really need to do. There's not really any response mapping for this action step. We just need to set up all this information to push directly to Amazon to create this order. So I'm going to use my live API key. Here I'm going to select my Amazon marketplace. You can see all the different supported marketplaces here. I'm just going to choose Amazon.com. And here we're going to choose the custom field for our unique order ID that we just created. So I'm going to choose my MCF order ID. If I can get to it. Shipping speed, I would definitely recommend choosing standard. You will pay additional fees in your Amazon account for expedited or priority. So I just choose standard there. For the customer's full name, we're going to utilize ManyChat's full name system field here. That's going to be really easy for this. And then we're just going to map for the customer's address. So this does assume on some level that you already have the customer's address and you've already captured it with user input fields. So I'm just going to use all of these custom fields that I've already created. And now that we're here down at Displayable Order Comment, I do want to clarify this. This will appear on the customer's receipt when they receive your product. And what we can do here is just type in any message that we want. So I'm just going to paste in a sample message, and I'll just choose Use Custom Value, and this will print on their receipt. And then here is an important step as well for the product SKU. This is the actual product that you want to be sending to your customers. So just enter in a sample SKU here. Obviously, make sure it's in the correct format, and then choose Use Custom Value. And then item quantity, you can choose how many of each product that you want to send to your customers. For this case, I'm going to choose 1, and I'll click Save, and that is it. When this action step fires, a new order will be created in Amazon and shipped directly to your customer. So the next action step I want to cover is checking the status of an MCF order. This is great for creating an awesome customer service experience for your customer. We're just going to go down here to check MCF order status. This is very straightforward as well. I'm going to use my live API key as always, and then I'm going to choose that same custom field for MCF order ID. This works because then the customer doesn't even have to enter in their order ID if they are continuing the conversation in ManyChat. It's just continuing on, and that order ID is already stored in that custom field. So here, the only option for response mapping that we have is estimated arrival date. So I'm just going to save that to a custom field here for estimated arrival date, which I can then use in my future communications with my customers, letting them know when their order is going to arrive. So the possibilities are really endless with MCF orders. I would definitely encourage you to get creative with this. Use it for BOGO offers, for introducing new products to your customers. If you have a product release and you want to get it into the hands of some huge advocates of your brand, this is a great way to do this without having to manually create all of these orders. So that is it. I hope this is a helpful feature for you as you dive deeper into automation with Seller.Tools and ManyChat using this powerful aspect of the API.